how's it going? So today on BKRsport... Oh jeez, I kicked the camera. Oh, now I've messed everything up. Hey, how's it going? So today on BKRsport, we have a new video for you guys. It's going to be a new series starting up on BKRsport, which is just going to be insane. This is a series that could genuinely go on for years. This series could genuinely go on for 5 years, decades, you know? It could go on for any amount of time because it's quite extensive. You can't even fathom it. You can't even fathom actually completing this. And as you guys would have seen in the title, this is the 101 things to do before we die on BKRsport. Now, this list that I've compiled that took me so long to compile. Trust me guys, it's not easy just going online and saying, hey look, what's 100 things to do before I die? I got to 50 on my own, thinking of my own stuff that I wanted to get to, and I'm just like, geez, I'm only halfway. So then I went and kind of looked around so I could see some, like, you know, unique ones that I've never heard of, and ones from different countries that, yeah, just kind of strange and weird. You know, you still want to try it, you still want to go to these countries, you still want to experience everything the world has to offer. I decided I'm going to put this list together and we're going to check it off over time on this channel. This could take a very, very long time. But the point of the matter is that no matter what, I'm going to complete this list on this channel. I don't care how long it takes, I'm going to complete this list. Obviously, these are all going to be filmed. Obviously, this is all going to be vlogs. I know how much you guys love my game day experience vlogs, and that's kind of what my main part of the channel is, game day experience vlogs. So these are all going to be filmed. Travel and sport go really well together. So I don't know, I may create a second channel over time when I kind of feel at the right time, and then that'll be mainly all the travel aspect of it, because this is all sport. As much as I want to kind of show you the travel aspect of when I'm going to, say, Brazil or Finland or England or Spain, you know what I mean? I don't really want to put everything on this channel. I want this channel to be sport, and then maybe, I don't know, BKR travel or something like that. Okay, actually, that's a pretty good idea. It's not really the right time for it yet, but eventually we'll probably come down to that. We'll create a second channel, and that's going to be where all the travel stuff is. But enough of me talking about it, so I want to get right into it so you guys get exactly what I'm talking about here. This is the 101 sport events or sports things to do before we die on BKRsport. Alright guys, it's time to get it's time to get excited here. I'm so excited I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Also, I just want to clarify before we get into it that this list is not in order. This is just the list and that we will check them off. So don't think that number 1 is my number 1 thing to do, and don't think that my number 101 is anything less than 1. It's just all just randomised. Let's have a bit of fun. Time to get into it. Alright, so number 1, and forgive me South American fans if I do not pronounce this correctly, but the Copa de Libertadores. Now, I'm not a massive fan, I don't really keep up to date of South American football. Like, I know there's Boca Juniors, I know there's River Plate, I know there's Sao Paulo and all them, and they're really passionate fans. The thing that I love about South America is the passion in football, the absolute passion in football, and that's what I'm really excited to see. And the final, imagine if it was Boca Juniors versus River Plate in the final. Like, that would just be insane. What a way to bloody start. What a bloody way to start in South America. Gee whiz, that's just, dude, what a way to start. So number 2 on this list isn't actually a sports event. It's more of a kind of something that I really want to do. I really want to say, look, yeah, I've done that. Number 2 is play football on Copacabana Beach. Now, everyone knows Copacabana Beach. It's one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. I don't know, I get this really cool, I don't know, vibe about it. I get this really fresh vibe about Copacabana Beach. And I'm thinking Brazil's known for their football, and Copacabana Beach, there's always beach tournaments and there's football and stuff like that. I just think it would be a really cool feel. I'm not talking about for a tournament or anything. That's when I want to go around and have a bit of a kick on the beach. I just think it'd be an awesome day, and that'd be an awesome vlog. Number 3, and we're heading all the way across to Australia. Yeah. Woohoo! We'd have been there before. Woohoo! Woohoo! The NRL Grand Final. Yes, I have been to the NRL Grand Final. As I just said before, I'm from the Gold Coast, and the NRL Grand Final is always in Sydney. I haven't always had the time or the money to go down to Sydney to watch the Grand Final. So yeah, basically, the times I've never been to a Grand Final, so I have never had the chance to go down for it. And because I wasn't filming for BKRsport at the time, I had no real need. Now that I'm filming and I get to all different games, no matter who I support, no matter what teams are playing, no, I definitely need to get to the NRL Grand Final. I don't think it's going to be the number 1 atmosphere on this list, but for me, it's something special to me. Number 4 on this list, and you guys knew it was coming. You guys knew this was coming from the very start when I said, you know, I got 101 things to do before we die. We're like, oh, here we go. Here we go. Manchester City vs Manchester United is going to be on this list. Oh, you bloody bell. Betcha it is on this list. That's something that's going to be number 1 for me in my life. Etihad Stadium. I think what would make this even better, and I hope that I can organise it one day, is if I'm sitting next to the away bay. Actually, I will tell you this guys quickly. You guys know that Dano, who comes with me the Times Scans, he films the stuff for the on-game footage. He is a Manchester United fan, as you guys know. Actually, we've done a challenge, Man City vs Man United, on this channel a very long time ago, like 2 years ago or something. So I've actually had this idea where he sits in the away section, I sit in the home section, or if we're at Old Trafford, he sits in the home section, I sit in the away section. Like, we'd both be vlogging, and no matter where he's sitting on the wall, I'd find out where he's sitting. And then, like, when we go 6-1 up, I'd like film, you know, that's if he's still on the stadium. Number 5 on this list, and this is probably going to be one of the hardest ones to do on this list. Well, well. Actually, there's a few things that is physically demanding on this list, but this is one of the hardest ones to organise. This is throw the first pitch at a Major League Baseball game. Now, this isn't an easy thing, guys. This is not an easy thing to do because it's a special occasion when someone gets to throw the first pitch out. And because I've only recently been getting into American sports, when I say recently, I say maybe 3 or 4 years now, I've been really getting into American sport. I'd love to do this. I would really love to do this because it is a special occasion and I have so much respect for baseball. I have so much respect. People say, oh, they're just hitting the ball, catching the ball, throwing the ball. No, it is not. When a ball's coming at you at 110 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, you've got to find the perfect spot. Say the ball's this wide, I don't really, like, I'm pretty sure it's like that. Perfect spot to get a home run. Or if you miss it, you get a strike, you're out. But there's also that chance that the pitcher decides, I'm going to throw it just to the left, outside of the box, so that you swing at it, you're not going to hit it, but it's going to be a ball, but because you swung at it, it's a there is so much things you've got to think about. So if anyone tells me throughout my career that baseball is not one of the most difficult technical sports in the world, I will just tell you you're insane. And that's another reason why I want to be a part of such an incredible occasion. Throwing the first pitch is something special. Number 6, and we've got the Champions League final in Europe. So this is one that's just going to be mental and very expensive. The Champions! That sounded absolutely nothing like it. I was trying to do the Champions. That will be, in my opinion, the number one. Well, no, it won't be the number one. You'll see why later. But this will be one of the most viewed videos I believe that will be on BKRsport because Champions League is watched by everyone around the world. Champions League is one of the biggest events in the world. It's just below FIFA World Cup and it's not even a world competition. It's only in Europe. So this is one that I'm really excited about. This is one I'm really pumped about. Number 7, and this is a very interesting one. This one you may not have thought was going to be on this list. It's the Grand Sumo Tournament in Japan. When I was trolling through the internet and I was going through everything, I was like, oh, that seems cool. Oh yeah, I'm not going to do a 50-kilometer marathon. Oh yeah, that looks pretty alright. Looks like in Japan. There's going to be something in Japan. Japanese people love their sport, and especially football. I hope a lot of them would be able to go like football games as well, or baseball games. They are pretty good with baseball as well. The Grand Sumo Tournament is a big thing in Japan, and it's something that I've never even thought about, but I think that actually going to it would just be something else. I think it would be something else. It would just feel so... It's just experiencing another culture. It's experiencing something that other people, see as common day stuff, like everyday stuff. But for us, it's just like, that's the only time we're ever going to see it in our life. Yes, there's some stuff on TV, but I reckon being there, you just appreciate it so much more. We're only 8 through, and we've already gone through so many big sports, and this one is the Calgary Stampede. This event takes place in Canada every year, and it's known as one of the greatest outdoor shows on earth. They actually say, well, everyone says it's the greatest, but they say it's the greatest outdoor show on earth, and I wouldn't disagree. I actually live not too far away from this in Canada. I lived in Lake Louise, Alberta when I was working on the ski fields for a bit, but unfortunately, I never actually got to the event. I got home before the event came on, so I missed out on it, and it's just such a big thing. The awesome thing about the Calgary Stampede as well is that it actually goes for 10 days. I'm just looking forward to this because I can't wait to see some professional bull riding. I think that's a really exhilarating sport. There's also horse racing, and there's, it's just going to be a lot of fun, so that's going to be a really fun one to do. Number 9, and we are saying surreal Canada, hello America. We are going to the Army vs Navy college football match. I know that all the Americans were just like, oh, hello, now we're talking, son, now we're talking. Everyone, not many other people know too much about this. Australians don't know too much about this, but when I was looking through, everyone was just saying, you have to get Army Navy, you have to get Army Navy, you have to get Army Navy. And I can definitely understand why. Army vs Navy, everyone feels a part because, they're protecting the country. Fierce rivalry, but it's a friendly rivalry because everyone's kind of doing the same thing, everyone's fighting for the country. So that's something that I really support. A lot of these sports and a lot of these events on here are going to be very hard to get tickets. We will make sure it happens. So Army vs Navy, that's going to be, I don't know who I'd go for. Who would I go for? I want to see what the Americans' thoughts are on this. Army or Navy? I might lead, no, I'm not going to lean toward anyone right now. I want to see what you guys think. Army vs Navy, who would you support? And the final one for this video, part 1 of the 101 things to do before we die on BKRsport. Number 10 is Celtic versus Rangers. You guys knew it was coming. Scotland football. Like, this is just the epitome of rivalry. And this is all for religious reasons. Celtic versus Rangers absolutely hate each other for religious reasons. And it's just boiled over, and because they've been the best 2 teams in the country for so long until Rangers went bust. Now they're back. Long story short, not going to get distracted. Point of the matter is that these two just absolutely despise each other. I'd nearly go to say these guys hate each other more than kind of anyone else in the world. Oh, there's a lot of other teams that hate each other, but I think this one's more down to really outside of football reasons, and it's been brought in, so it's just like there's just so much animosity and there's so much hatred. And I know that Rangers, who have been away for so long and now they've come back, I know that their animosity would have just grown while they've been gone. This is an absolute must-get-to game in Scotland. Everyone knows it's a must-get-to game in Scotland, and I wanted to finish off the first video with an absolute bang of a game. Anyway guys, that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up so I know you're enjoying this content and you definitely want to see this. I'm going to be doing this, but I also want to know that you guys want to be seeing this. So don't forget, we've only done 10. We've still got 91 things to go. We've still got 9 more videos to go of this. But yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, and also if you are new around here, go and hit that subscribe button right now so that you get all this new subscription feed. You're not going to be able to be a part of this massive adventure unless you hit subscribe and hit the notification bell. Once you hit the notification bell, little ding-a-ling-a-ling, you'll always get a notification every time a video pops into your subscription box. Hello, BKRsport. Finally, don't forget to share this video around so we can make this dream a reality and we can get more people into the BK Army. BK Army, we're going to be going places, son. You guys know we're going places. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Get clout.